Hi guys, how's it going? Okay, so we're talking about I just went on live stream on YouTube, and Merry Christmas by the way. And so when you're broadcasting on YouTube, you could actually pick up your own video on the phone and watch. I do that just to test the sound. And it creates as a feedback loop because you're live streaming and that's being broadcast to your phone. So you're watching seconds behind what you're capturing on the live stream. And so, what that brings my mind to automatically is the idea of um, the feedback loop. How important that is that you're kind of cognizant or your default therein should be of something positive that you're putting out there. Because to me, that kind of live feed of me seeing what I'm putting out there is the living example of the feedback loop, which is the living example of how we're manifesting every moment, interfacing with reality. So be mindful of, um, you know, that the broadcast essentially. The universe's instruments are going to read that, and um, it's okay to have moments where you fall off. Yesterday, I was like doing a heavy workout, an intense workout, and I noticed that it's almost as if my mind was like associating it with um, like negative thinking, almost like as if you have to have a reason why you're mad or something like that. Or my body was understanding that effort as mad or anger, and so it started to develop a narrative. Um, let's see. So take this as a general. It is coming off as a Celtic cross, past, present, future. So we could kind of just flow with that. We spoke a lot to the Two of Swords. I was recording for these courses that I have available to learn how to read tarot professionally. So if you want to learn that, I have a couple different one-time payment options, and you get the extent of all the information that I have, so you can help to build your own system. You make your money back guaranteed by becoming a professional reader, essentially developing your own clientele on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all that stuff. And I go through all that in all the courses. Um, but the past, present, future format, let's just roll with it and have fun with it, right? This is general, take it all signs. If you just resonate, we're just getting warmed up and started today. In the past, this could be contemplated intuitively. Now, we kind of were able to deduce that by the mere fact that this is a Libra energy, the sun would actually be in Libra. And since it looks like it's more so a setting sun, this would be on the descendant of the astrological zodiac, so of the house. So she's facing first house, second house, which is more so the denser ethereal. So she's trying to decide. This could be of a living situation and or between the 3D and the 5D, essentially. And or Libra behind her would be a better spiritual match, him or her, if you are the protagonist. Um, the Fool card is taking a leap of faith. This is Aquarian energy. This is Uranus energy, which is actually in the um, sign of Taurus, I believe, still till 2025. So it's almost as if this individual is going with the desire of the material. And you do see the Empress here, which actually she does represent both Taurus and Libra, fittingly enough. Um, and so it's almost as if she's being birthed with this decision, and she becomes the present card, the present moment. Um, in her most co-creative powers with the divine. I'm thinking like right hemisphere, the intuitive nature, right? If we're talking divine masculine, divine feminine, this is what the Empress is, the embodiment. She's the opposite of the Emperor. The Emperor probably would be more so the left hemisphere masculine, dense energy, where she's more the feminine, weak force. And I don't mean that in a pejorative, I mean just literally in universal forces. And so it just could be that you are really truly wanting to make an empire. as it were. Um, that's how it's coming across. Almost as if you made your decision and you are just stating with, behind closed doors in her belly is that universe of potent potential reality. And then this is New Year energy, and you see the rays of the shining sun, the angles of light, the angels of light, almost as if you are now receiving in that feedback loop the information needed to be guided in that manifestation. Also, kind of, you know, my blue bird chirps. It's almost as if the divine is tweeting to you or messaging to you. Yes, definite frequency vibration type energy here with this Empress. You see the ripples and the rivets in her hair, almost giving you that amplitude and trough coming from the mind, which is, you're sending out your electrical signal and the heart magnates it, it attracts it, it manifests. When you think of manifest, think of that magnetic pull of your positive emotions. I see the Queen of Pentacles here. And so I feel as though you're cutting ties with, you see the King of Heart came out in the reverse, and then the Five of Swords came out too, which spoke to cutting ties. And I also see Justice here. So, rightly so, it's coming across as if like you are in your era where you get to call the plays. You are in your main hero's journey, story arc, narrative, main character, what have you. We have a couple minutes left. Let's try to roll through this. Let's get something of spirit. What should we be focusing on? Manifesting, which is a card that I've been pulling as of late, just to see what we should kind of be intuitively magnating. Even now, spirit. So let's know that. Okay, Six of Wands in the reverse. Spirit wants you to stick to your kind of morality. The only caveat in the face of choosing the material or the material wealth base would be don't compromise your moral. And my thoughts are that these individuals are of high moral standing. I don't read the priestess as this kind of... I read her more so as like a Diana or like a Ivanka, like someone that, not to get political, but someone that you might see and have this kind of high moral regard for. I've never once really kind of understood her to be like bratty or low key or anything like that. One moment I got an incoming call. Okay, sorry about that. I got interrupted. So what we were saying was that the Empress always comes across as this kind of high vibration energy, not really seeing a negative anything. But for the sake of pulling the next card, typically what we do is pull something that may be understood as a cross hers or what's crossing her. But I can't say that I will define it as so. I see it more so as what is she embodying and or what is she realizing within herself, which is the Queen of Pentacles, which is that she does have something to offer and give. That's how it's coming across. Okay, because the real value, again, is this kind of esoteric light within yourself that you are able to give in some way, shape, or form. What's crowning her is the Nine of Wands in the upright. What's anchoring her is the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. This is something rooted in something of tangible value. What's crowning her, the Sun card comes out to explain the Nine of Wands in the upright. It's almost as if the color is being taken away from the dimension of work or extraneous effort. And I might make a part 2 since we're already at the 10-minute mark. So let me start that. And someone else is calling too, so good time.